Da 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 da. Hi, welcome back to Japan Game Junk. Today it's a real treat. It is a Super Famicom memory cartridge. So, what's this all about? Well, on the cartridge, it's called a cassette here. There actually was a service where you could download games onto this cartridge in a store. And it would be cheaper to do that than to buy the original cartridges on their own. So, sounds great, right? Well, these things were 4,000 yen, about $40 to buy up front. Then you had to pay for the games you wanted to download onto the cassette. And, as you'll see here, these are actually stickers that are on here. Can't really fit many games on here. It says there are slots for 7. However, there are actually, I guess you would call them blocks, memory blocks, 8 memory blocks. One is necessary for the onboard cartridge OS. And the only way that you can get rid of the OS is if you have a game that takes up the 8 blocks of storage. So some of the huge games there might fit on this, but then of course you can only fit one game on here. Just buy that game, right? There was a version here, and there's also one for the Game Boy. I believe I have that somewhere too. But yeah, it was a big failure. It was released almost at the same time that the Nintendo 64 was about to be released. So the whole idea was this: is that the stores in Japan, which of course are usually smaller than they would be in the West, would make room for their Nintendo 64 stock, and the Super Famicom stock would be reduced and replaced with this machine where you could just download games instead of buy physical copies. Again, huge failure. These things are fairly rare, and if there's a game on here that was not released in cartridge form, well, these things are mighty tough to find now, very expensive. Luckily, I could get mine cheaply in my super cheap collection I found recently. But let's give it a shot here. Very nice. Okay, so here we have the two games are Metal Slater Glory and Caravan Shooting Collection. So what I'm going to do quickly is, while this is up, since I've not seen it before, let me just Google those and see if they were also cartridge releases. Metal Slater Glory. Okay. And this game looks like it was indeed released for standard cartridge. Kind of early in the Super Famicom. Let's check Caravan Shooting Collection. Sorry about that. It's kind of Mario Paint-ish music, right? Okay. Let's see here. And, yes, unfortunately also not such a rare game as it was also released on cartridge, but I'm still happy to have this memory unit, this memory, what is it, I think it was also called the Power Pack, but, yeah, SF memory. Let's start with this one. Don't know what either of these games are really like. And also it seems that both games could have you could probably fit more games on the cartridge, so if I ever find another one of those download machines, well, it's kind of a cute logo there. Oh dear. I hope it's not a giant robot game, because I'm not a fan. Alright. So these two people, one is a female, talking. Oh, that's Sheen, I guess, maybe. Uh-oh. What's this? What's this? Huh. What? I don't like this. What's this? Oh, it's in Tadashi. Tadashi, what's going on? And that's Elina or Erina. And Tadashi. Alright. Can I skip this? Or is that the end? Wow. Metal Slater Glory Director's Cuts. Wait. 2000? This might be a download-only game. Yes, the original Metal Slater Glory was released in 91 at the start of the Super Famicom. Wow. This might indeed be the download-only version. And that would make sense. Hey there. Why? The other game, I think, is kind of a small game. This one's gonna... Yeah, this actually fit all of the blocks on the cartridge. You could see that in the first menu. So this, I think, is a very big game, actually. A huge game. Alright, so the store is closed. So what? Oh no, is it a text adventure? No one's there. Alright, let's go for a walk. Alright, let's walk. The weather's good, too. Let's go to Azusa. Oh no, it is one of these kind of games. Metal Slater Glory. Alright, let's look at the, see. Oh, it's my sister, apparently. Let's talk to Azusa about the parents. Do you remember our parents? Do you remember our father? I don't really remember them, oh, but he seemed nice. Okay, whatever. Well, talk to Eddie now about the parents. How about your parents? I'm sorry, but they're still alive. It's okay, you don't have to apologize. Oh, he was a Metal Slater pilot. Okay. Yes, review what happened before. What's wrong? Okay, fine. Let's look at Over the Hill. Oh, there's the... I didn't mean to press that again. So that's what this game is like, and yeah, I'm not in the mood to go over everything, but yeah, these kind of games are, well, yeah, that's what they are. Alright, now what? Oh, so much to look at here. The factory, yeah, let's look at there. Looking at her. Do I look pretty to you? Ah, I wonder. Dealer? Is it a car dealer? Alright, it's a dealership without much style. Now we'll turn around again. But honestly, I think that's enough. We have an idea of what this game is like. So I'll hit the good old reset button. Does it reset back to the memory or to that game? Nice. The memory. Oh no, it's not. That is the game. Let's turn it off and now on. There we go. Memory time. So if you look there at the bottom, the F, that means full. All 8 blocks are taken up by the software. And knowing how big Metal Slater Glory is, I think it's famous for being... I think I remember the name being banded around as it's one of the bigger games, you know? And this is the director's cut, or the big version, right? This one must have been just chosen because it's so small. It's by Hudson, apparently. Okay, there we go. And now we know why it's so small. It's just 3 Famicom games, which may or may not have Caravan official software. May or may not have any upgrades. Yes, go back to 1987, indeed. Yes, this indeed would take up very little room on a Super Famicom cartridge. Normal. Alright. Hector. I do like the music, it's kind of peppy. It is very Famicom-y. Well, that dude's dead. Can I quit? I can't just quit the game. Like that. So let's see what happens if you die. Can you have a chance to select a different game, or do you have to reset? I was never really great at history until it became my thesis. My college major. There we go, game over. That's too bad, I got hit and died. Next up, can I play a different game or do I have to reset the system? No buttons, put me back. Reset. Alright, let's try Star Soldier now. We're just going back in time. Okay, 86. Alright. This time there's only one weapon. Wow. There's a big difference in quality of games just 1 year apart, right? Oh dear. And do I start at the beginning? Oh, screw that! Reset. Now the oldest game, which is the most famous. This is one I've definitely played before on the Famicom. It is the Star Force. Not Triforce. Not Star Wars. Star Force. Alright. Xbox Series X is about to shut down. That's too bad. Still one weapon, as should be expected. Oh dear, it's similar to the other game, but even worse. Graphically. Ah, that's right, it has all these platforms with shooting guns and such. Okay, well, I'm not very good at this game apparently, and my attention span has now just run out, so anyway, let's just hit an alien. Bye-bye. That was exciting. Game over. Game over, man. Alright, but there we go. It's fairly interesting, and I'll take it out actually one more time to take a quick look and see if we can have a good, very nice look at this cartridge. So, when you bought games, it would print out stickers that you would put on there. That it's hard to see, but that is, yeah, that's kind of a 3D there. That's because it's just stickers on there. And it's got the extra pins here for their downloading purposes. It's hard to tell here, but it's also a white color. Let's see if I can grab another cartridge here. There's Super Mario All-Stars / Collection. There we go. See? It's a lighter gray. There. It's kind of like a cross between white and gray, I guess. Anyway. So what you would do is you'd go and you'd go to your Toys R Us or your whatever, and you'd put the cartridge in the machine, download your games, and then the register would have manuals for the games to give you. There were no boxes, though. You only got the manual, and that's it. But yeah, you can see here it's just the title screen. You could print out as well and put on your cartridge. But yes, very happy with this. I don't like the game for what it is, but Metal Slater Glory Directors... What is it? What does it say here? You know what? I'll look this up. And if it turns out that it's really super rare or super sought after, then hey, you know what? I'll put that in the comments. But SF memory cassette, obviously not. Oh, what's this game? Let me read that. Nintendo Power. That's weird. It has nothing to do with the magazine in the US, Nintendo Power, but that was interesting. Okay. Anyway, though, yeah. It's an interesting concept that didn't really take off, but I'm glad to have it. So if you ever have the chance, pick up an SF memory cassette, compatible only with the original Super Famicom because of these chips here. And enjoy. Hope you can find something rare. Goodbye. Da 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 da.